Good evening, everyone. Did you just hear that? That song? I love that song. Doesn't it just make you feel good? Or you might think that Hey Jude is just some cool bop to vibe to, but me, that song is my lifeline. Hi, I'm Jake Kellett, and I would like to tell you how songs like that help me. Music has always been an important part of my life. As far back as I can remember, the Beatles provided the soundtrack for all our long car rides. We could be traveling across town to eat at El Patron and Fountain Inn, or be all the way across the country going on a new adventure. It didn't matter. We never traveled in silence. Here Comes the Sun would gently play out of the speakers. Sometimes we would switch it up and pump some rock. I remember my sister and stepbrother riding with me as Appetite for Destruction blared throughout the cabin. Man, oh man, welcome to the jungle. Paradise City. Sweet child of mine. All of them are beggars, am I right? Recently, I discovered that music can be a powerful way to calm my anxiety. You see, I'm diagnosed as autistic. I was diagnosed with autism when I was a little shorter than I am now, when I was 3 years old. Back then, my anxiety would really cause me to freeze a lot, even though I knew all my letters and letter sounds before I turned 2. I couldn't really communicate with anyone until I was around 4 and a half. And at that time, a lot of things in the world just seemed to come on too strong. Loud sounds would paralyze me. A new food texture would have me wearing my food on the front of my shirt. And I couldn't really express myself with words to figure it all out. It was a rough time for a while, and I went through a lot of therapy called ABA therapy. For those of you in the audience who don't know, ABA stands for Applied Behavior Analysis. ABA is recommended for a lot of kids with autism, and I was able to get it for about 5 years. It's a really intense therapy. I did it about 30 hours a week of it for a couple of years. Anyway, I've come a really, really long way since then, but I still struggle with certain things. I struggle to get my words out at times. I want to throw my dogs out the window sometimes when they bark. And I could still get really anxious and overwhelmed. Whenever I get anxious now, a lot of times I'll start to pace around. Sometimes it gets so bad that I can't help to cry. I just get so overwhelmed. I don't like feeling like that. I experienced one of these attacks at work. I used to wash dishes at a restaurant called Bridgeway Station. One night, the dinner rush slammed the diner. The busboy kept returning huge piles of plates, cups, and silverware to the dish room. I tried my best to clean them quickly, but I couldn't keep up. Suddenly, I could feel anxiety creeping up on me. I freaked out. The manager came to the dish room and found me frantically pacing and weeping. Thankfully, my manager was awesome and knew that if he gave me just a few minutes to get myself together, I would be okay and could come back and do my job, and I did. A few nights later, we got slammed again. The plates, cups, and silverware kept piling up again. But this time, I noticed I was feeling anxious about my workload. Why? Well, it just so happened that one of my coworkers had brought a Bluetooth speaker into the kitchen that night. The speaker blared music during the whole shift. It really helped my focus. I can remember another time I was overwhelmed and music was playing. Stuff at work and school were really freaking me out, but slowly I could feel my anxiety drift away. I realized the song Come As You Are by Nirvana was playing in the background. Hey audience, isn't Nirvana a good band? But seriously, music has been a great way for me to cope when I'm feeling stressed. I run too, and that helps me relieve stress. And yes, I do listen to music when I'm running. Shout out to my mom who got me into running. Who is in the audience tonight? Not only has music calmed my anxiety, but it has also helped me to connect with other people. When I was in school, I was a loner. I was shy and I had difficulty starting a conversation with someone. But music is a great way to break the ice. Once I was at work and this guy named Chip was playing a song. I asked him if he liked that particular musician, and he said yes. And that really got things started for us to have more chats. Music even helped me connect with a very important lady in my life. My girlfriend, Clara. I met Clara through the Barbara Stone Foundation in 2033. We have both recently joined the first ever cohort for the UP Employment Initiative. Any fellow members here? What? And we were playing an icebreaker game. We noticed we had the same birthday month. But me and her also love the Beatles. I really cherish someone who loves the Beatles. And her favorite Beatles song is Here Comes the Sun. Clara is a wonderful, amazing girlfriend, and I'm glad we have the same music interest. Music has really shaped the person I am today. I want to be as confident or at ease without it. It really has a positive effect on me. An example of this is my love for karaoke. It's a passion of mine that began with my father's encouragement, who is also in the audience tonight. At my 21st birthday party, my dad suggested that I try it out. Reluctantly took the microphone. I could feel my anxiety slowly rising. But then when I started singing, people were cheering me on, and that made me feel great. So, before I leave the stage tonight, I would like to sing to you the same song that I sang at my birthday party. It's a song that's one of my all-time favorites, written by one of the greatest musicians the world has ever known. Purple Rain by Prince. And I better hear all of you singing along. I know you know the words. I never meant to cause you any sorrow. I never meant to cause you any pain. I only wanted one time to see you laughing. I only wanted to see you laughing in the purple rain. Purple rain, purple rain. Purple rain, purple rain. Purple rain, purple rain. We only wanted to see you bathing in the purple rain. I never want to be your weekend lover. It's such a shame our friendship had to end. Hey, hey. Baby, I could never steal you from another. It's such a shame our friendship had to end. Purple rain, purple rain. Purple rain, purple rain. Purple rain, purple rain. We only wanted to see you underneath the purple rain. Honey, I know. Times are changing. Thank you everyone for taking the time to listen to my story and for singing along. I thank you very much.